Hey Internet, Kura here from QQMore.net. In this video I'd like to introduce you to Keybindings and explain how they help you on your way on getting better at PvP. I will show you why keybindings are so important, how you can bind them efficiently, and also some other tricks that help you to perform even faster. So let's start super easy with the question, how do we bind keys? You simply hit the gear wheel in the upper left corner and then Options in the menu, or you just press F11. Then you simply click on the icon which reads Control Options as you hover over it. There you will find a tab named Skills. You can click on one of the empty or filled fields, press the key you want to bind and bang, you are done.
Wow!
Before getting into detail, I want to talk about another important aspect. There is an option called ground targeting, which can be found in the general settings, and it has 3 options to pick from. Let me show you how they work. The first one is the standard option and is therefore called normal. Once you hit your keybind, you access your skill and click again to confirm the action. Second one is my personal pick and is called fast with range indicator. This does pretty much the same like normal. However, the skill will be activated after you release the key. Therefore, you don't have to click again and can save some time. The third one is called instant and does exactly what it says. Your skill will be activated as you push the button. However, it won't indicate the radius of the skill or the range you can cast it. I like to activate my skills via the second option as it allows me to check the range as well as the radius. Plus, it gives me the option to release it exactly when I want it to land, allowing me to time it therefore more precisely. I can only recommend you to play with every option and pick what you're most comfortable with. Normal is of course the slowest version. Let's tackle the reason why you should take into consideration using keybindings. Here you can see me trying to use all my skills as fast as possible, one after another. You can clearly see that I have to hit the icon, drop the field to its destination and then again approve the action with a click. This works on golems just fine, but in the middle of a heated teamfight this can be very tricky, as you sometimes need your mouse to target a mesmer or rotate your camera. Here's the counter example. As you can see, I am not using the mouse to activate any skill. I am able to perform all my actions way more fluently, calmer and also faster as well as more precise. This is only possible due to keybindings. So here's a very common issue. Many players say that they are used to clicking and practice it enough to be a decent player without keybindings. My answer to this is that they should definitely give it a try anyway. Keybindings remove the middleman. They allow you to perform faster and more fluent. I am not aware of any pro player who uses his mouse to activate skills, simply because keys are more reliable, since you can still miss the skill you are trying to click. Furthermore, and I think this is something that doesn't get told very often, it allows you to feel your character. Playing with keybindings is more intuitive and helps you especially in teamfights, as you can focus on the fight entirely. When you're trying to click your elite skill, you have to limit your attention to your skill bar and therefore grant the enemy always an opportunity to land a stun or burst on you, since you aren't aware of what's going on around you anymore. I cannot and will not force you to play with keybinds. However, I highly recommend this to anyone who wants to get better at PvP. Once you get the hang of it, you'll never want to go back. Okay, the last remaining component is the where. Let's grab this example keyboard. My keybindings are all very focused within the left corner. My thumb can access all the buttons like C, Alt, Space and U, and the rest of my hand can easily take care of the other buttons. My utility skills are all bound to Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3 and so on. Why exactly like that? Well, the fact that I can always stay in the same position with my hand allows me to access all skills at all times. If you would, for example, extend the bindings more to the right, the radius would become wider and therefore you might use one key, but you wouldn't be able to perform weapon swap during this action. Key bindings are mainly about becoming faster. Also, assigning hotkeys is not a generalized thing. I can't stand using command as a hotkey, and that's okay. You have to be comfortable with your picks. I only recommend to keep this in a small room to make it easier for you to access. Nevertheless, it's totally up to you. If you're a keyboard acrobat not cursed with sausage fingers like me, you might want to bind your stomp on your numblock. Let's wrap this up. Keybinds allow you to become faster, more intuitive, more precise. They free up your hand-eye coordination so that you can focus more on the fight instead of aiming at your skills. Try to find key bindings that are easily accessible and comfortable to you. Making the switch to keybinds is tricky in the beginning and you need to build up muscle memory in order to use them intuitive. However, once you got the hang of it, I promise you don't want to go back anymore. Check out the general settings and experiment with the ground targeting. Super cool option allowing you to perform your tasks even faster. That's it. Thanks for watching and good luck, have fun!